It's working! Yes! I'm so glad to see my own picture over here and see that it is working. So nice! Hello, my friends. I'm very glad to be here. I missed a couple days, but as I promised, next time I'll be here. So this is our next time. I'm going to read you a book called Writing Fiction by R.V.Cassill, second edition. And last time I finished reading the beginning of the book, author to reader. I'm going to read you a little more today. Well, let's start. I hope that what I have to say may be useful to the writer working alone. I hope, too, that it may serve teachers and students of writing who work together in a group in trying to be as flexible yet thorough as I could be. I have included some observations for the beginner and some for the very competent writer. So you will see what competent writers are reading. For the latter, I would like to put in a caution not to glide too hastily over fundamentals. I think that really accomplished professionals, like great athletes, must return constantly to basic principles, disciplines, and even exercises. I also have here some Coca-Cola that I like lately. Coca-Cola Life. And I'll be drinking it sometimes while I'm reading. Of course, if you don't mind, and if you mind, please let me know about it in the chat right here. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? And I will be, oh, I wrote how you doing. Oh, it's okay. Well, please let me know that you are there. You are welcome to subscribe to my channel. We will be spending time together more if you subscribe, because you will know what I'm posting over here, what kind of book I'm reading, and what it's about. You can see in basic info under my video. I'm writing there what I'm reading and what I'm doing on the video, and there are some words about like Coca-Cola, that I like this Coca-Cola Life. You will know more about me, and I will be glad to know more about you. So please subscribe to my channel and let me know what you would like me to read. And you know what? I got a message saying, hey, read me this book, and I cannot read you this book. I'm sorry. I'm telling you straightforward, because I don't have that book. But you're welcome to send me that book and I will be reading it. I'm accepting any books you like me to read, or I will read it to you. I'll read it to anyone who wants to listen online live reading, and or to your children. You can put them in front of the computer and I'll read them the book you like. Like I like this one today. So today I'm reading you this book. By the way, this Coca-Cola Life says it has 90 calories per can and sweetened with cane sugar and stevia. It says also reduced calories cola, 35% fewer calories than leading colas. Leading colas means by themselves too. I didn't understand this exactly, but the taste is not my favorite. I like the green color of the can though, you know, it's very pleasant. I also like cherry Coke. But it doesn't have more calories and more sugar for sure. At least it says so on the container. Calories 90. I don't know. Sugar 24 grams. Sodium 35 milligrams. So, we talked about Coca-Cola. Sometimes it's okay But there are some people who really don't like it. I like it. And I am reading always what the can says and patronizing them. Okay, let's continue reading this book. Maybe one more paragraph. Then we will talk about something else. I don't know what. Okay. Becoming a good writer is not easy. No process of training can guarantee it. Those who disparage any kind of instruction in fiction writing have a point when they say you can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. They have a point. In my experience, though, it has turned out that very few sow's ears want to become silk purses. Like it. Most people who want to write have some correct intuition of fineness. That's a strange word. Fineness. Well, okay. In themselves. And a correct intuition that learning the disciplines of the craft is a good way to expose and measure that fineness. You know what? It's the same about learning languages. I was listening a show on the podcast today for an hour and 15 minutes. I'll tell about it later. Okay, it was a very interesting show with Alan Javine, and she has her website too about learning languages, teaching languages, and she's teaching languages too. Living in New York. Now we are reading the book Writing Fiction. It never occurred to me that mere acceptance of the ideas in this book would guarantee any results whatever. I cannot promise to make you into a professional writer or even a good writer. You want? Okay. What I do believe is that what I propose may help you organize and effectively advance the talents for observation and expression that you already possess. Very good words. These are very good words. Okay, the only promise I can make is this. Every increase in the scope of your talent that you earn by responsible work will justify the effort that it cost. Beautifully said. Writing is a way of coming to terms with the world and with oneself. The whole spirit of writing is to overcome narrowness and fear by giving order, measure, and significance to the flux of experience constantly dining into our lives. Pay attention. Out of that then come fear of ignorance, fear of being alone, fear of dying, without having defied the brutal indifference of the physical universe. Everyone who writes makes some attempt to face those fears by the very act of writing as best he can. Not the end yet. The writer who sticks loyally to his art and craft has a better chance than most to liberate himself from that apathy that is a prime contemporary symptom of cowardice. He cares. He learns the value of caring by the stewardship of his talent, by following it as it leads him through experience that many people would shun. So, whatever else this book might do for you, I hope it will guide you past the point of being afraid to try. With everything you have, with educated judgment, without hesitation, for success as a writer. I wish you a big success as a writer. So this was author to reader. A few words from R.V.Cassill to you through me. And I do believe this can help you. This book will help you to write better stories, whatever stories you decide to write. Not only fiction. Maybe you decide to write documentary. Go to the library. Research. There's so many good books. So, you're welcome to write me about the books you like to know. I'll check it out for you. And maybe read it to you, not only just talk about the book, what it is, and so on. By the way, did I tell you that this book is not teaching you to write, it's teaching you to read. So you can become a better writer by reading, and as I just read, by reading and observe more. This book will teach you to observe more, to understand and express whatever you already possess. Okay? So thank you very much for coming here. I wanted to tell you about the podcast I was listening today. It was so interesting about learning languages, as the Ellen Javine, she knows 25 languages, as it says there on the tags, words, and on the title it says how to be a polyglot, and they mention a nice way to learn language is to get some Pimsleur lessons, and I like Pimsleur lessons too. I have them on my phone, and I listen to them, especially I listen to them when I use some transportation, some public transportation, and it's not very often, but it helps me to learn language, to remember more vocabulary. And yes, if you decide to learn language, learn words. You need to know words to be able to speak. The more words you learn, the better. If you have that ability, just learn them by heart. Or go to the grocery and say, Mandarin, 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 Mandarin. In Russian language, Mandarin in English, Mandarin in Russian, and I love mandarins. So have fun. Thank you very much for watching me, and do not hesitate to write to me, subscribe to my channel. We will talk more. Bye bye.